and welcome to the Habits and Home Show. I'm your host, Lisa Lazat, and I help busy moms bring order to their homes by downsizing and decluttering and ditching old habits in exchange for systems that bring peace and more enjoyment to their lives. If you're a mom trying to show the love of Jesus to your family, but the clutter in your home keeps you overwhelmed and frustrated, you have come to the right place. On this podcast, you will hear easy, step-by-step tips to declutter and create systems so you can keep your home organized and finally walk in the peace God has promised you. Need some accountability? I've got you covered there too. Join the Accountability Club, a community of like-minded mamas decluttering and systemizing our homes together. Are you ready, friend? Let's get started. Hey friend, and welcome to the show. Today I'm sharing with you a coaching call that took place just yesterday inside the Accountability Club. Now, while you're listening, I want you to pretend that you're on the call with us and get something done in your home. We call this body doubling. On our calls, members are able to see myself and other members working in our homes, and that inspires and motivates them to take action. So I hope you will use this time while you listen to take some action in your home as well. All right, in the month of September, we have been decluttering, organizing, and systemizing our master bedrooms. We've also been discussing a laundry system, and next month, we're actually going to do a 20-day laundry challenge. So if that is something that you need, I hope you'll consider joining us. Yesterday, there was a common question that kept coming up. How do I get my husband to declutter his stuff? Now, of course, we all have our own stuff to declutter first. But after you do, many women want to know how to get their husbands on board with decluttering their things. So on today's coaching call, I'm going to give some ideas and feedback to 3 of our members. Now, please do not take this advice as law, but rather encouragement as you navigate this topic with your husband. All right, let's dive in. Do you have anything that you're working on? Any questions you want to kind of bounce ideas off?
I've been going through my bedroom, and my question is, my husband doesn't want me to touch any of his stuff, and his stuff obviously takes part of our half of our closet, and he has random boxes from when we moved 3 years ago that has random stuff in it, and that some old clothes, some random gloves and hats, and I'm not allowed to touch it, and it's like an eyesore. So what do I do?
First of all, if it's in your way and if it's hindering your life experience, then I would bring that concern to him and say, hey, I know you don't want me to touch your stuff, but this is causing this is hindering my ability to thrive. This is hindering my ability to do certain things in the house. Then we need to come up with a compromise. If it's just in the closet and he hasn't touched it for 5 years and it's just driving you crazy because you want to focus on his stuff and not your own stuff, because I'm really bad and guilty of that, then you might just have to get a sheet and put a sheet over it and just make it look pretty, make it look presentable, make it look to where it doesn't cause you as much bitterness. And I'm only saying that, Elizabeth, because I speak from my own personal experience. So I'm gonna give you an example. My husband has saved every college 3-pronged folder, and it has all of his notes. We've been out of college for 20 years now. He has all of his seminary notes. He's never going to look at them again. They would make a great bonfire, right? He's never going to look. He will not let me throw them away. No matter how many times I circle back to it and say, hey, are you ready to let this go? No. So what I did is I said, oh, this is sentimental to you. I'm going to put it in your sentimental box. So his sentimental box, his life's sentimental box, is filled with his notes from college. So how do you feel about just letting it be Or do you have any ideas of maybe moving it into a closet that you never open? Maybe I had like an upper cabinet, like I have an old farmhouse, a cabinet that I never even get into, so I don't even see it. Any place that you maybe can move it to so that you're not like it doesn't bother you.
Well, let me show you. Like this is our closet. Our closet. This is my side of the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and this is my wedding dress in there. And then there's a few suitcases. And then we don't have a lot of stuff, as you
Yeah,
can tell. Like,
it's very minimal.
and yeah, and then this is the box that I'm talking about. Like, it's like a bunch of random stuff in there. And like, so I don't know. Like, I guess I could just like let it go. And there's some clothes also. He lost a lot of weight. And
Mm-hmm.
so there's clothes that's too big for him. He doesn't plan on going back to that weight, but then he has a hard time letting it go because he's like, I don't have anything else that I can wear yet. Anything
Yeah.
new that I can wear.
Yeah. Will he let you, because it's a cardboard box, will he at least let you put it into a hard plastic tote?
Yeah, 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 probably.
So what I would do is say, hey, honey, I know that you've told me that you don't want me messing with your stuff. Would you mind if I moved it from like that box is falling apart? Can I transfer it into the hard box? And if he says yes, you say, okay, great. And then I would pick a time when he is sitting on the bed, maybe relaxing, maybe it's at night and you're about to go to bed, or sometime that he's not like super tired, but just show him that you're taking out, like he already said, gave you permission that you can take it from the cardboard box to the hard box. So what I would do is I would just pick up things and say, hey honey, do you still want this? And like I'm putting it in your box. I just want to make sure, did you still want this? You've outgrown this, like three sizes too large. And if he's like, absolutely, yes. But then he might say, oh, I don't need that. You know what I mean? But at least start with the other question of, hey, can we just transfer this to the plastic bin? Do you think that that would go over well?
Yeah, I think so. I think it would actually um motivate him to actually go through it himself. Because if he's like seeing me put stuff in there, it depends on the mood. I think if he's in a in a neutral mood, he'd probably be like, oh, like let me see what's in there and kind of like go through it. If he's in a stressed state, he's gonna be like, don't touch my stuff,
Yeah.
just put it all in there, like just leave it alone. Don't
Yeah.
touch it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would pick a time when he's in a good mood. Flirt. Y'all. I'm not telling you to be manipulative, okay? But use the power of being a woman and flirt, because here's the thing, it's important to us, it's not important to them. So if it's important to us, we have to figure out a way. It's just like you're sweet talking your husband if you want a new car or you want to go on vacation, you just sweet talk him a little bit. My husband always says it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So be flirty, be lovey, you know. And if they catch on, they're like, what do you want? You say, oh, nothing, I just, you said that I could switch your stuff, so I'm just going to pull that out. Or don't even tell them you already asked permission a different day. Pull the stuff out and start transferring it, and then slide in those questions. I think that that's going to go over a lot better than you just approaching them as soon as they walk in the door, or him as soon as they walk in the door and say, hey, we need to go through this box. He's like, that is the least of importance to me. you know,
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you.
you're welcome. Hey, sister, I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey. Hi, 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 hi.
Hey, what you
Um,
working on?
okay, so my last thing is gonna be the closet. I just need a little bit of clarification.
Okay.
Let me turn this around. So I cleaned under my bed. I have my drawers cleaned. I did all my counters. So I'm leaving the closet to last.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pop this really quick.
The good thing is you have a deadline of 5 days.
I know, that's why I was like, okay, closet, it's closet time. Okay, so I have my husband's clothes are here. This is just already, I haven't touched this yet. So we have our shoes. I have random bags. I had put this up here, which I want to change. This is bugging me. I know um, it's not working. It's just like some dollar store bins. We have our hats shoved in there. I want a better system for the hats. I have my clothes. My clothes. We have our random hampers here. I do have some sweatshirts, some like party stuff, and then I have my box for my sentimentals up there. So I just want I mean I kind of want to change it. I feel like I probably could downsize some clothes more. And then I have this random I have purses and hats in one bin and then one is completely empty. So I think I'm going to get rid of that.
Okay.
I just feel like I need more space in here, but I want to try to I don't know how to utilize this top space. I mean, for years I've kind of been like, oh, because it's kind of like a tall shelf.
Yeah.
No.
Here's what I'm gonna say first.
Okay.
I think the closet looks great.
Oh,
I think it looks amazing, and I think every
oh,
single
you're
person
so
on this
nice.
I think every single person on this call is like, okay, what's the problem?
Oh, well,
I
Okay, well, thank
I
you.
say don't broke what's not, or don't fix. Wait, what do you say? Don't
Don't fix
fix
it. It's not
what's not
broken.
broken. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
whatever
Okay.
is broken, whatever is like causing you pain, whatever is like hindering your daily life, then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
focus on that little area, tweak it a little bit, but don't throw out the baby with the bathwater.
Okay.
Don't, you have good structure here already. It looks so good.
Yay. Oh,
It
you're so
looks so good. Here's what I recommend. Okay, start from the bottom to the top. Okay, bottom
okay.
floor first. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I think for you, Alicia, all you have to really focus on at first, doing a healthy refresher, just a healthy downsize of what you already have. Do
Okay.
that first. Do that first. After that, I think where you have the hats is fine.
Okay.
If your husband doesn't like it, if he doesn't like them, then I would give him the top of his shelf and let him spread the hats, like, like have like 2 rows. You know how you can like put hats
Or you
like,
can stack them like that instead of in the
yeah,
basket, like in the
yeah,
little bucket
yeah.
thing.
Like give him that shelf. Don't put your wedding dress on his side. Keep all of his stuff on his own side.
I think I want to do so the stuff I mean, this is all my this is seasonal stuff because this is like swimsuit stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Here, let me say this. Things that get lost are not prioritized. So
yeah,
if you really needed it, you would find it. If it's getting lost, then you probably don't need it.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. If it's seasonal stuff, okay,
Yeah.
for instance, I would use maybe the top and bottom of that far stack, and I would say, okay, the season that we're in season, we're going to put it on the bottom, and the season
Mm-hmm.
that's out of season, we're going to move it to the top. That way you're only switching
Okay.
those two, and you have your bathing suits that are
Uh-huh.
like going out of season. So move that bin to the top.
Uh-huh.
The hats, scarves, gloves come in season, so then you move them to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. The
Okay.
same could be for something else. Like say you have, I don't know what your drawers look like, but say you had like a shorts season and you
Yeah.
had them just stacked up, and then you had a sweater season. Well, then you'd flip flop those two,
Mhm.
and you'd because you can reach it. Okay.
Okay.
I think the way you have things is already nice.
All right. Okay.
Just
I'm always looking for improvement. I'm always like, I guess maybe because too, well, the laundry baskets, I just have them right here in the front. And then I don't want to so,
well, you're gonna get rid of that bin.
well,
So
I'm
that
trying to get rid of this too. Like a part of me is like, oh, should I fill this? This was from my downstairs
no,
closet, but I'm like,
get rid
don't
of
do that. Don't do
get rid
that.
of
Yeah.
get rid of so get
Yeah.
rid of that one, get rid of the one that, unless you find that you need it for
No, because I could
more.
probably use it actually to stack because this is just purses and I probably could downsize some of these purses.
Okay.
And then maybe go ahead and stack them up there and just kind of open. I just want more open space. It starts to,
Well, one of those laundry baskets can go in that space where I love open space, but one of the
I
laundry
know.
baskets can go under the clothes where that tote that thing is,
I'm just,
and
yeah.
yeah, just slide it under there. You'll have walking space. So
Yeah.
do you like to have a basket for you and your husband, or just y'all together?
No, so this used to be out in the bathroom and it was just I didn't want it in the bathroom. I just wanted like the open space here. So I got him to kind of finally start to do this. So and he works construction, so his clothes are very dirty. So we do keep them separate. So one's
So
mine, one's his.
turn around, let me see his side.
So he's got his shoes and then his clothes hanging here.
Okay.
And then we
And
stop bags.
let me see. I just want to look at the bottom. Let me see. Your shoe side.
Oh,
Is your shoe
so we got
rack? Okay.
mine.
Let's
Yeah.
put both of your laundry baskets side by side right here, and let's move your shoe shelf over to the other side.
Okay. And then I know this is kind of low, so I'll just move his jackets back to the left side. So I have that space because it's hard to put the baskets here because it's so low.
Yep.
Um, I
And
just
if
leave
you
it open.
down, yep. And if you downsize some of your clothes,
Yeah.
which I'm not saying you have to, but if you see that, oh yeah, there's things I can let go of, then that's going to open up that space right there.
Yeah, I did one bag. So yeah, I definitely could because I had switched the hangers all around. So I know there's stuff I could still. I just want to it helps me mentally to downsize and have an open space. Because
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's my own thing. I just start to get, if it's too much stuff, I feel like like a little anxious. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's do the
Okay.
floor first, and maybe you can do that while
Okay.
we're on the call. Move the shoe shelf over to the right, put the two baskets to the back, move his jacket, and then try
Mhm.
to open up that back wall where above
Yeah,
the baskets.
I think that would feel better. Okay.
Okay. All
Thanks.
right. You're
Thank you, Lucy.
welcome. You're welcome. Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
All right. What are you working on?
Okay, so I'm in the bedroom. I'm doing the bedroom stuff, the
Yeah.
September bedroom stuff. I
Yeah.
did my dressers, and then this morning I was like, asked my husband if I was allowed to do his dresser. His is so messy and disorganized, and he said I could do it. And so
Yay.
now I'm just opening it up and pulling out all his stuff. And I think
Okay.
that's just kind of honestly, it's just pulling out his stuff and like going through it.
Resorting it.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I don't know how far you've gotten into this, but how I usually approach it is I do one drawer at a time. I don't pull
Mm.
every single drawer out and then have like, oh, socks, underwear, shorts, t-shirts, da 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 da. I just like do one drawer at a time. Now, if you find that there's like a mixture of like categories,
Mhm.
then obviously just like group up the categories, but in the process of like downsizing and decluttering what's in there, I would do one drawer at a time.
Okay. His stuff is it's not it's like a conglomerate of stuff in every drawer. So I normally would do drawer by drawer, but
Yeah.
I think I have to just take it all out and put it on the bed, sort it, and then put it back in.
Sounds good. Let's clarify what the drawers. I mean, do you already have an idea of what category is going to go in each drawer, or is that something you want to talk through?
I haven't figured that out. And actually, maybe while I have you on the phone, this seems like I need to do some sorting before I get more help. But I kind of want like just like you went through Alicia's closet. Can I
Yeah,
have you talk about my closet?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
Um okay, so this is our closet. He keeps his shoes up here, and then this is really messy cuz he keeps shorts there.
Okay.
I like keep my shoes on these.
Uh-huh.
These are like long dresses, dress clothes. This is my clothes, and then this is like pants. This is his clothes. And then we have this nice like drawers
Uh-huh.
that he keeps most of his stuff in. But once again, it's like it's like the dresser. So it's like full of random random stuff. Like it's just like stuff full like what is that? Like sweatshirts, t-shirts, underwear, trash,
Oh my
and a
goodness.
deodorant.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So I can't remember if I think I did a tour of my bedroom. Did you watch that video?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
But maybe
I
I
want
can go back and do it.
I want you to go back and do it because that's gonna and not to compare, not to say, hey girl, you should be like me, but I want to show you what's possible. Okay. So my husband, it hasn't always been like this. So it's gonna take some time and it's okay. Okay. I don't expect you to be where I'm at. You're starting where you're at. So we have a five drawer dresser, and we share it. And
Dang.
he has two drawers. I have three drawers at the bottom. Okay. So like that dresser that you have outside, I think that's very similar to what we have. And he has two of his drawers. One drawer is all shorts, and I think maybe like two pairs of sweatpants. And I have to, because he has so many shorts, I do have to file fold it. And
I
he's not
like file folding though.
yeah, yeah. But he's not the best at putting it away. So like perfectly to where it all like is nice and neat and everything. So every once in a while, maybe every 3 to 6 months, I'll just like go in there because I don't do his laundry anymore. I'll go in there and I'll open it up and he's got like one pair, like a couple pairs of shorts sitting on top, and I'll just like, okay, I'm serving my husband. I'm just gonna refold this and get it resorted again. His other drawer is, and when you go and look at that video, you'll see how I have it sorted. I have he has his socks, he has his underwear, his socks and underwear. That's it. Socks and underwear. His t-shirts. My husband works fencing, and so I did create in his closet a bin of like white t-shirts and a bin of colored t-shirts. And so they're nasty, just like stains and all the things that he works in. So I just like roll them up small, and then I just like stick them in that bin. But that's pretty much like he wears. I mean, we're a normal family. I don't consider us a super minimalist family. We're pretty normal. We have clothes that we don't wear because we like other things. I mean, I feel like we still have a lot of clothes. So just go back after our call and like see what that looks like. I think you have good structure, like Alicia. Y'all all have good structure already. I just think you have a lot of stuff.
Mm.
Okay. Have you already done your closet or no?
I haven't. I went through my business clothes because I haven't worked since having a baby, and that was sad. But yeah, I went through those clothes. I could get rid of stuff. I do feel like it's majority him. Like his stuff is like like
It's overflowing.
it's stuffed. I haven't really gone through his stuff because I throw away a lot of things that I get in trouble for later.
Yeah, yeah. So when it comes to clothes, this is how I do it with my husband. First of all, if it's underwear and it's got holes in it, it's nasty and ratty, then I'm gonna get rid of that. We don't have a problem with underwear. He goes through them, wears them out, and they get thrown away. He loses socks. So it's mainly his shirts. My husband is a shirt guy, and he's not always in the mood to look at his shirts or to go through his shirts. So like I said, I like he's in a good mood, and he's not a grumpy guy. It's not important to him. So if he comes in the bedroom and I'm standing at the closet and he's like sitting on the bed talking to me, I'll just say, okay, I love you so much. Stay right there. I'm gonna pull out a shirt. You tell me if you want it or not. And he's like, okay. He rolls his eyes and like, okay. And he acts like a teenager. And I say, okay, I pull out like 5 shirts and I'm standing at the closet and I say, keep or get rid of. And he's like, get rid of. And I throw it on the floor, keep or get rid of, get rid of. And it goes so quick. And we do that once a year. I do that once a year with him. And because I started it, he expects that it's going to happen. Right. And I don't know your husband's personality, but I do think there's a keeping issue and not oh, I'm not wearing this anymore, I need to let it go issue.
He is definitely very messy and likes his stuff. And so I have not wanted to help him clean his portion of the closet because I feel like it's his mess. It does affect me.
It is. It is. See, if
So-
it's affecting you, then you come alongside your husband and be a helpmeet for him. And you say, hey, this is bothering me, and I think it could not bothering me just by reducing some of the volume. And I understand that you like your stuff and I love that about you, but we gotta downsize some.
Okay, perfect. I'll continue to work up the strategy for addressing that because as I'm going through his drawers, I'm like, this is too much.
Well,
You're right.
here's the thing. You do it. He gave you permission. Y'all, if your husband gives you permission, do it. You say, you gave me permission for you see what I pulled out. I want you to look at your drawers. Look how amazing they look and tell me what you think. And then if he says, okay, show me what you took away, you say, are you sure you want to see it? And if he's like, yes, if he insists, then you pull out the bag, make it a dark trash bag, because nobody likes to look in a dark trash bag because their stuff looks dark and dingy. And you say, okay, this was the stuff that I made a decision for you. And it's up to him to pull it back in or not. Okay. But I would let him ask you to be able to see that stuff. Right. Because sometimes people are so overwhelmed that they don't know how to let things go. So
Yeah, I think
sometimes,
he gets overwhelmed.
yeah, so sometimes we just got to do it for our people. If it's not hard for us to do, but it's hard for them to do, sometimes we have to do it for them. Especially if they have given us permission. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's great. That even just hearing you say down, like, get rid of stuff, like maybe I kind of needed to hear that. Maybe I didn't, like, you get used to like seeing things and thinking I just need to organize better when I just need to get rid of stuff.
Yes, yes. It's typically when things are getting messy, it's because we are living beyond our own individual capacity, and we have to back up a little bit and build those habits up so that our capacity can expand. It's just like a child. I mean, and we think, oh, we are in adult bodies, we should be able to do it. No, just give yourself some grace and like parent yourself a little bit and say, okay, honey, you need to learn how to walk before you can learn to run, right? So if it's overwhelming, then pull back some and like start fresh and say, okay, I'm going to get good at managing this amount first. And then if I like can manage more, then I'll bring in more slowly. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to let you go.
Hey friend, before you go, I wanted to tell you more about the Accountability Club. Each month, we'll tackle a new space in our homes and work together to declutter and set up systems so we can easily maintain order without getting overwhelmed. You'll get a new decluttering tutorial each month, the coaching and accountability you need to actually follow through, and encouragement without judgment from other Christian moms in a safe environment. And guess what? The entire club is off of social media, so you don't have to worry about distractions the world may throw at you. Sweet friend, if you're feeling stuck in your decluttering journey, this is the place for you. Click the link below to try out the Accountability Club and start decluttering today.